Hello. I think it's working. Welcome to the beach.
Yep.
I'll leave it behind.
It
always
going.
is. Yeah, there's always a delay. But it looks like it's working.
It's working. It's just me now. Just the one. Oh well, cool.
Just thinking. So I got to plug the phone in at some point. I've got an Apple to either USB-C or micro USB. Do you have any battery banks or anything that has that output? That was a bit different.
Only standard USB. No C's.
Well, we might put the phone back up there, plug it in.
Look at that temp. It's 24 degrees in that trailer.
Holy.
30 with the sun going on to the sensor.
Mm.
Wow. Cool. Oh well, we'll go for a fish, eh?
Yes. Yep. I'll get this all set up.
If anyone's out there watching, leave a comment
Sorry?
on
Yeah, leave it on. See how far
leave a
down
comment
the beach
on
it
what the
works
quality's
for.
like. Might be a bit choppy, but we are pretty remote here. There's not much reception. Just going to rig up a rod. We've got a nice hole out in front. If we can get us a car wire. All right. Forgot me rod holder. Bit of an amateur.
I'm just going to turn on the laptop microphone because I think when we go down the beach, these are going to cut out. But we'll see. Jace has gone down there. He wants to fish the left side of the hole. And I'll go straight out into the hole. And we'll see what happens.
On there. Unfortunately, Chase's bait came straight off, so he's got to re-rig. I'm going to get some baits ready and tie another rig for later on this evening. Anchovies and pilchards today. The usual go-to for surf casting.
Go out the Connie.
See still got a bend. It's just a bit too far to see the bend. Tell if it's still tight or if it's gone slack. I'll keep an eye on it. Swimming in the shallows and you don't even realise you've got one on if you miss the bite. I don't reckon you'll get them this time of year. Get them on, you know, that's for sure. Sharks for miles. All out. That's good though. That's good. Tie your baits on, kids. Almost out of. Almost completely out. Need to go and buy some more gear. Getting pretty low. Alright. Chase is out there. Bait in the water. coming over for a chat. Probably just asking if he's caught anything. And a quick no, and he's off. Breeze is cooling down a bit. It's cooling me down a bit anyway.
Enough work for one day.
Success.
It's in the water.
Excellent. That's where the fish are.
It's a start. I'm thinking now, should have brought the bait cannon after all.
Wouldn't be much use here though. Not right in front here.
I don't know.
Might be right at high tide.
Got those 5 hooks on that drone rig.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be good.
Like a mini Kontiki.
You run multiple rods on a drone too. That's the thing with the Kontiki is if you've got your Kontiki out of the water for at least as much time as what it's in for the water, you could miss the bite.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're there for 3 hours or more, fishing 2 rods with a drone, you're always going to have something there ready for it.
That'll be the next thing. Fishing drone and...
Shouldn't get the crab problem as much with the drone either.
No.
Because you don't generally get it with the Kontiki, you get out past the crabs. Right, there's one ready. It's not a BKK, but it is the same type of hook.
Just thinking if you had your crab pot, somehow you could take it out with the drone.
Too heavy.
Yeah.
That's the problem with that. Crab pot needs a lot of weight to keep it from rolling and bowling and moving around too much. You could definitely set it on the kayak. Definitely. Yeah, we need to do some of that on the winter for sure, the summer for sure.
What about welding spikes or, like a sand sinker, but to the bottom of the crab net?
It just gets picked up though. That's the problem with that. You could drop an anchor, but yeah, you can't do that on a drone.
How heavy would you need?
Two or 3 kilos.
You could do that with a drone.
All of that.
I mean, it'd be a short flight.
Yeah.
Maybe 100 meters. But there is, I think it's a Shark Ripton, 3.5 kilo payload. So if you could...
Let's get in there.
Yeah, get that out there. I don't know, just you see them dropping them on boats, like in rivers and stuff. I guess there's not a lot of current in the river, but on a calm day.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the current taking it here. If you put it out, you've got a problem is if you're going to drop it off the drain, how are you going to get it back?
Yeah.
The kite, you have to go back out there and pick it up again. Breeze is getting a bit chilly, eh?
It's picking up now.
Just turned over there. Sit back here. Coming off the sea a little bit.
Oh yeah. Get that barbecue going soon.
Yeah, coming off there. Oh, leave that for another 10 minutes and then go and change the bait. See if the crabs are still there.
We've got low tide about 2.
I'll have a look. Thinking 2:30. Yep, 2. Where are we? 2:51.
Oh wow, a bit later. That's all
Yep.
right.
48 minutes away. Flight time goes till 3:21. You see that current working, like right out in front of your rod there, how it stands those waves up, eh? Makes it look real rolly.
Yeah.
And see, you know, that rip's coming through there.
The little bar just sort of at the front.
I think I might be just to the side of the rip and you're pretty much straight in it.
so good to get a kawa.
Eh?
It's so good to get a kawa.
Yeah, I'll be quite keen. I've got some wasabi and soy sauce and stuff. I'll be quite keen for a little snack.
Mm.
Hopefully when the sun sets, that breeze turns around again, eh? Because this will be quite cold when the sun goes down.
Yeah.
We'll need that fire going. Kid's pretty happy.
Yep.
Haven't seen a whole lot of them really. They've sort of hung out there for a little bit and then they've just been out doing their thing. They're not scared of the breeze.
Only playing in the
I
water.
normally have to just constantly be telling them to put clothes on, put socks on, put something on. They're always going out with no socks on.
Yeah.
Put some bloody socks on. They bought heaps of warm clothes though, so
Yeah.
they'll be able to rug up later on. Or we'll just put the heater on, they can shut the door so they can hang out in there. I'm guessing it'll be pretty close to freezing temp tonight.
We got 3 at my place this morning. 3 degrees.
3, it was 0 at my place.
Oh.
Frosty grass. Yeah. My fridge is on heater mode to stop the food from freezing. Yeah, good stuff.
I didn't even bring the fridge this time. I was sitting at home.
Well, yeah.
Don't need it.
No, I don't think mine will be using a lot of power.
The drinks have been cold all day. They've been just sitting there.
Yeah. I did have a couple at one stage, but just me again.
It's a sort of live stream that you might just stumble across, when you're on YouTube, and then have a bit of a look for 5 minutes. And,
Yep.
Oh, yeah. It's not action packed or anything, but it's not action packed or but
No, if you want action packed, we need to be obviously busy with the fishing. Maybe ute down by the water with the baits there, and actually while we are baiting up and casting and all of that's more visible.
Yep. A Kontiki, that'd be great.
Yeah, actually that'd be a real good one. Yeah.
Maybe in summer down at the spinning for Kawa at Mouth.
Yep.
That'd be pretty cool. Need to find out if there's a
Could
way.
you live stream from your phone on your
Yeah,
GoPro on your chest mount?
you could do somehow. I need to work out how to get the video from the GoPro wirelessly
Mm-hmm.
through the computer. So far, the only way I've really found is the subscription on GoPro. Which,
Pay money.
yeah, it's doable. But if we could do that and somehow have both GoPros, so split screen, and we're both spinning for Kauai.
That'd be cool.
You need a pretty good Wi-Fi router and power. all doable. Just got to work it all out.
Oh, I might go chuck another cast out. Walk an anchovy on this time, I reckon.
I'll start getting this barbecue ready.
It's cold enough now to have a fire going, eh?
Eh?
It's cold enough now to have a fire going.
Yeah.
Crabs have stripped it clean.
Yeah.
Crabs are still there. I haven't moved my line further to the left. I've just cast it straight out and then moved my rod over so I can see the bend in it a bit easier.
Nice.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
It's sort of halfway between where that is and where yours is.
Standing like here, I'm not far into that hole.
No, neither am I. I haven't got I've got my heavy line.
Yeah.
So I can't cast it very far. I ran out of leader. So I thought in this hole I'm not worried about getting out far. I'm just going to plonk it just there, see if I try and get a go away.
Yeah. I've only got a tiny
one of the,
sinker.
Yeah.
It's
one of the things I need to add to my list, some more surf casting leader.
Yeah.
I'm going to change my main line as well, and I'm going to go back to a slightly heavier main line because I just break it off too often when I cast just over a bar and the sinker gets really embedded and I can't release the sinker.
Yeah.
It just breaks the line. So it's real good everywhere else apart from that. I've just been losing too much gear. It's not worth that little bit of extra distance to run the light line. I'm still running light line, but it's just a little bit too light. I reckon that 12 pound. Fine, I'll run a couple of different ones. It's fine when there's not heaps of shape to the beach and there's not big pronounced sandbars. Yeah, got me at Terrakina when that bar's real vicious and chucked it out over the top of it and it just, there's no chance of getting that back out. Might go back to a 16 pound. Didn't have problems with that. Not very often. It'll probably be best to cook something up for the girls before I have my own dinner because they'll get hungry right about the time when I want to be chucking the rod out again. It's a shame the baits are getting taken because it's nice to just be able to leave a rod out there for ages knowing a bait will stay on, eh?
Yeah. Guess that's where those fish bites did come into their own.
Yeah, definitely. You can double bait. Have them. The salted bait's quite good like that, but when the crabs are like they are now, they'll even strip that off.
Oh wow.
But I didn't bring much with me today.
I'll be buying bait next week, I think. I don't know what to get now. So I've tried anchovies, pilchards, salted mullet.
Anchovies pilchards are definitely my go-to. Seem to be the most productive. I quite like salted bonito. Bonito's pretty good, but it's real soft for surf casting. But that works quite well as well. I don't use it that often though. But mullet's another good one. Fresh kahawai.
Yeah, if you can get a kahawai.
Fresh kahawai's great on the snapper and the gurnet. It's so good. Orlo snapper on the Kontiki the other week. Just boom. Fresh kahawai. Here they are.
Wow.
Fresh kahawai at sunset. Can't go wrong.
You're going to film any of the peahens tonight?
Can do it.
Can do.
Don't have to use it. You
No.
just do film whatever we want and then see what happens.
Be quite cool.
Even if it's just some of it, not the, you know,
Yeah.
the business end, and then
When you light them up and they don't move, they stay in the trees.
Yeah.
So I could put the 360 GoPro on the end of that. It's 3 meters, that pole. Put it right up next to them.
Jeepers.
How good a shot are you?
I don't know. You want to go? How good are you?
Not as good. Not very good. It is.
It's pretty hard. It's quite a little target, eh?
Yeah. Just don't hit the GoPro.
Especially when they're up like that, and using that tall rod holder helps, but up really makes it a bit trickier. Definitely can't hold it steady enough without a rest.
Yeah. I don't really want to give it back to Godfrey with a air rifle slug embedded in front of it.
Probably don't put it right next to its head. You probably just reach up there with a little lasso thing, hang on a pole, and just whoop.
Yeah.
they stay there like that.
Well, they don't move. They just sit there.
For the most part, yeah, they do. I think when we've been earlier in the night, they are a bit more flighty, but when you're a little bit later, that's why winter's quite good, because it's dark early.
Yes.
I've been out there before at like 10 or 10:30, and the sun's only just set, eh?
Yeah. They're still jumpy and
Yeah. Yeah, later's definitely, we've done a later one before where they seemed much more settled. Remember Nick chasing that one all the way across over the shit? That was funny, eh? And he tried to catch that rabbit as well. Jeez, he's a laugh.
just imagine Lloyd is sitting a mile away and seeing these lights are running across his paddock. What the hell's going on? Oh yeah. Into it now.
Lots of wood here, eh?
Heaps of wood.
Good for fires.
Yeah.
It's the only problem going up by Clay Spot, or even up the Hat. There's not much wood up there.
No. Didn't know my charcoal came with fireworks.
Yeah, it's quite crackly. Just chuck it on there. That's a big, heavy, solid piece of wood, eh? That'll go for ages.
Oh yeah.
If you're hanging around for very long at home, might be able to rig up those drums and try for a charcoal cook.
Yeah, I was thinking probably stay in the car at yours tomorrow night.
Well, you're gonna have the studio as well.
Oh yeah,
Couch in the studio.
either
Yeah.
or. But we'll have a few drinks and
No.
no, no.
Yep. Sarah's. I've already put the that meat in the fridge.
Yeah.
It's still frozen as. Sarah's gonna get it out tomorrow night.
Nice.
So by the time we get tomorrow night, she's gonna get it out tonight.
Yeah.
So by the time we get her tomorrow lunchtime, it should just be well thawed, room temperature, ready to go.
Oh, nice. I got the rotisserie in the car.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I haven't.
You haven't?
I don't have the bar.
No.
I got the motor. Wow.
You can always get it on the way out, or you just cook it on there anyway.
You'd think so, eh?
Maybe not.
I don't have the grill either.
We might need to get something then.
I'll go home after when we leave here tomorrow. I'll go home and I'll grab the rotisserie. There's always something to forget. You know.
You found Snail Central. How many? Oh wow, that's crazy. No, I'm quite comfy here.
Come look at that sandcastle.
Did you build a sandcastle?
Yeah. It's the same. Do you want to do it?
All right then.
Prediction on the way down.
Just get my beanie. It's starting to get cold.
You come look at that sandcastle.
Yep.
And look, the sound comes on the way down.
Like a chip.
Come look at that sandcastle.
There's a lot of snails all in one place. Yeah, but they don't look healthy. Okay.
bait? No.
I'd say we're just feeding the crabs today. That's the sort of thing I'm putting on, tied on pretty good. The crabs are just stripping it to nothing.